Welcome to the show.
Welcome to From Kitchen to C-Suite, the podcast dedicated to analyzing the sophisticated commercial enterprise underpinning the culinary world, where we interview the industry leaders who have successfully transitioned from artisanal kitchen management to executive corporate governance. I am your host, Don. Today, we examine a profound market transformation that has fundamentally restructured the food and beverage industry over the last 2 decades. Consider the evolution of the traditional hamburger. Historically, it represented the quintessential fast food commodity, economical, rapidly produced, and consumed primarily for convenience. However, a significant paradigm shift occurred. The contemporary burger underwent a rigorous corporate and culinary elevation, replacing processed components with artisanal ingredients such as aged Gruyère and bespoke brisket short rib grinds. Consequently, this casual staple transitioned seamlessly from the drive-thru lane into the vanguard of premium dining. In this episode, titled The Burger Boom: How Gourmet Conquered Modern Dining, we analyze the strategic evolution of the premium burger sector. We will explore how a standard American comfort food evolved into a high-margin, institutional asset class backed by venture capital. Furthermore, we will investigate the operational challenges of scaling a luxury experiential brand without compromising the core, nostalgic appeal that defined the original product. Joining us to offer expert insight is a visionary chief executive who successfully scaled a singular, upscale culinary concept into a prominent national enterprise. Our discussion will encompass operational scalability, supply chain optimization, and the precise engineering required to achieve the ideal bun-to-patty ratio. Please join us for this insightful session. The discussion is underway, and corporate strategy is formally on the menu. The humble hamburger is no longer merely a quick fix wrapped in greasy paper. It has undergone a radical transformation to secure its position as a true culinary masterpiece. What began as a niche trend in high-end urban bistros has evolved into a full-scale global culinary phenomenon. Today, the gourmet burger has smashed through traditional dining boundaries, asserting its dominance everywhere from Michelin-starred fine dining establishments and fast casual eateries to luxury movie theaters and high-energy sports stadiums. Driven by shifting consumer behaviors, the rise of affordable luxury, and a generation of visionary chefs applying elite culinary techniques to nostalgic comfort food, the upscale burger has become the most versatile disruptor in the modern hospitality industry. For decades, upscale restaurants viewed the hamburger as beneath them, a concession item relegated strictly to the children's menu, or hidden away as an off-menu secret for late-night regulars. That boundary evaporated when legendary culinary figures realized that the familiar canvas of a burger offered the perfect vehicle for elite gastronomy. Today, fine dining establishments treat the construction of a hamburger with the same precision and reverence as a multi-course tasting menu. Celebrated chefs who spent years perfecting intricate, avant-garde plates are increasingly pivoting toward premium burger concepts, applying classical French techniques and meticulous sourcing to elevate casual dining into an art form. In premium dining rooms, the standard, mass-produced ground beef patty is dead. Instead, modern commercial kitchens utilize complex, proprietary meat blends engineered for maximum flavor density. Top-tier chefs select specific cuts to balance lean-to-fat ratios, focusing on dry-aged primal cuts. Utilizing Rubia Galega ribeye, or 28-day dry-aged British beef, introduces deep, funky, and concentrated umami notes that cannot be replicated by fresh beef alone. Highly marbled Wagyu and Black Angus, incorporating American or Japanese Wagyu brisket and short rib, ensures an incredibly rich, buttery mouthfeel and optimal juiciness. The evolution of the contemporary burger highlights a stark divide between the traditional fast food standard and the modern gourmet fast casual experience. Beginning fundamentally with the caliber of the meat, classic fast food establishments rely on frozen, pre-formed commodity patties engineered primarily for a long shelf life and rapid, uniform cooking times. In contrast, the modern fast casual sector champions fresh, never-frozen beef, frequently highlighting premium options such as Black Angus, high-marbling Wagyu, or sustainably raised, grass-fed regenerative beef that prioritizes both flavor depth and environmental consciousness. This divergence in quality extends upward to the vessel holding the ingredients together, the bun. While traditional drive-thrus utilize standard, uniform white squishy buns that possess minimal structural integrity and often dissolve under moisture, the gourmet counterpart elevates the sandwich with artisanal selections. Modern establishments favor rich brioche, pillowy potato rolls, or even baked cheese-crusted buns, all carefully engineered to withstand heavy sauces and savory juices without compromising the texture of the bite. The contrast becomes even more pronounced when examining the toppings and fresh produce that crown the patty. Traditional fast food keeps operations simple and cost-effective by opting for shredded iceberg lettuce, pale tomato slices, and mass-produced, shelf-stable pickles. Fast casual concepts, however, view toppings as an opportunity for culinary expression, introducing sophisticated elements like organic wild mushrooms, house-pickled red onions, sharp-aged cheeses, and fresh, perfectly ripe avocado. Finally, the flavor profile is tied together by the sauces and condiments used to finish the burger. The traditional standard relies heavily on high-fructose corn syrup in mass production, dispensing commercial ketchup, yellow mustard, and sweet mayo from bulk pumps. Conversely, the modern gourmet standard treats sauces as an artisanal craft, layering flavors with chef-infused truffle oils, sweet and spicy harissa honey, and scratch-made garlic aioli, transforming a simple convenience food into a complex, curated dining experience. Toppings have experienced a parallel culinary evolution. Processed American singles have been widely replaced with 45-day aged sharp cheddars, melted smoked Gouda creams, and artisanal triple cream brie. Condiments are no longer squeezed from generic plastic bottles. Instead, they feature house-made truffle aiolis, intentional lactoferments, and complex reductions like bourbon bacon jams or scratch-made pickled gherkins. Even the bun has become an artisan showcase, utilizing buttery, slow-proofed brioche or cheese-crusted buns, engineered explicitly to absorb savory juices without breaking down structurally. The undeniable success of gourmet burgers at the high end quickly triggered an evolution across the quick-service restaurant, QSR, and fast casual sectors. Modern diners began demanding restaurant-quality ingredients without the constraints of a formal dress code or a steep fine dining price tag. Pioneer brands originally proved that fine dining standards, such as sourcing premium, hormone-free meat blends, and focusing on genuine hospitality, could scale massively on a global level. The science of the smash, the contemporary fast casual landscape, is dominated by the smash burger craze, where high-heat searing techniques maximize the Maillard reaction. This chemical reaction between amino acids and reducing sugars gives browned food its deeply savory flavor, resulting in ultra-crispy edges while locking in an incredibly juicy center. Furthermore, the fast casual sector has integrated a strict clean label approach to satisfy health-conscious and ethically minded consumers. Modern diners demand absolute transparency in sourcing. This shift has driven restaurants to explicitly highlight grass-fed beef, local family farm partnerships, and sustainable regenerative agricultural practices directly on their menu boards, transforming the burger into a meal consumers can feel good about purchasing. The burger revolution did not stop at traditional restaurant walls. Entertainment venues have weaponized the gourmet burger to completely transform their business models. The standard movie theater concession stand, once limited to stale popcorn and nachos bathed in neon yellow cheese, has morphed into a sophisticated, full-scale culinary operation. Premium dine-in theater chains recognize that a well-executed gourmet burger is the ultimate luxury convenience food. It represents an indulgent, satisfying meal that can be consumed comfortably with one hand in a darkened theater chair, seamlessly fulfilling the desire for an upscale dinner and a movie date night in a single seat. To maximize secondary spend, luxury theaters are designing distinct signature burgers specifically structured to pair with their expanding craft beverage and mixology programs. The Umami Crunch Burger, topped with earthy wild mushrooms, crispy shallots, and truffle-infused cheeses, paired intentionally with a bold tannic Cabernet Sauvignon or a smoky mezcal cocktail. The Hot Honey Smash, featuring a spicy glaze, melted pepperjack, and crisp house pickles, structured to complement crisp artisanal craft beers or low-proof botanical gin cocktails. By upgrading their menus to include these chef-driven options, cinema chains have successfully elevated consumer perception of theater food from a reluctant snack to a core destination draw. Perhaps the most dramatic geographic shift has occurred in the sports and live entertainment sector. Venue operators have realized that modern fans are entirely willing to skip the traditional pre-game parking lot tailgate if the stadium concourse offers world-class dining options. Consequently, sports stadiums and arenas have become major incubators for premium burger concepts, frequently partnering with celebrity chefs and beloved local culinary institutions to drive venue loyalty. Celebrated chef-driven brands have aggressively scaled their operations by targeting high-traffic sports arenas over traditional brick-and-mortar storefronts. At cutting-edge stadiums globally, such as Inter Miami CF's new stadium, which features award-winning concepts like La Birra Bar, the culinary program is treated as a headline component of the event's overall draw. To handle the immense volume of a captive game day crowd, stadium operators utilize advanced, market-style concession technologies and mobile ordering to minimize wait times. This allows fans to grab a 45-day dry-aged smash burger with smoked cheddar cream and return to their seats without missing a single play. Simultaneously, stadium kitchens lean heavily into bold, viral creations designed specifically for social media shareability, such as AT&T Stadium's audacious 16-ounce Angus burger sandwiched between two entire pepperoni pizzas, ensuring the venue trends online while satisfying hungry fans. The unyielding rise of the gourmet burger, highlights a permanent, structural shift in modern consumer behavior. Today's diners are consistently searching for affordable luxury. While they might scale back on $300 multi-course tasting menus during complex or uncertain economic times, they will gladly pay a premium for an impeccably executed, chef-driven version of the world's most recognizable comfort food. By adapting seamlessly to white tablecloth fine dining rooms, high-speed drive-thrus, luxury theater seats, and stadium bleachers, the gourmet hamburger has proven itself to be entirely recession-proof. It is no longer just a passing culinary trend. It is a permanent, foundational staple of modern culinary design and hospitality innovation. In concluding today's discourse, it is evident that the evolution of the traditional hamburger extends far beyond a mere shift in consumer preference. It represents a definitive case study in strategic brand premiumization and operational excellence. By successfully re-engineering a low-cost, high-volume commodity into a high-margin, venture capital-backed enterprise, the premium burger sector demonstrates that with a sophisticated corporate vision, even the most egalitarian culinary products can ascend to executive prominence. We extend our sincere gratitude to our guest speaker for providing such invaluable insights into the complex supply chain logistics, scalable infrastructure, and meticulous product engineering required to sustain a competitive advantage in the luxury fast casual market. As we explore today, preserving the intrinsic corporate identity and authentic consumer experience while aggressively expanding an organizational footprint requires a delicate operational equilibrium, not unlike the precise physical engineering of the perfect bun-to-patty ratio. Thank you for joining us for this installment of From Kitchen to C-Suite. If this granular analysis of the economic mechanisms driving the culinary sector proved insightful, we invite you to subscribe to the program, submit a formal review, and disseminate this episode across your professional networks. This broadcast is made possible through the committed patronage of our corporate sponsors. We express our particular gratitude to HRB Universal. Their steadfast dedication to delivering comprehensive training resources, compliance solutions, and operational excellence remains a critical catalyst in empowering executives and professionals across the global culinary and hospitality sectors. Furthermore, we wish to formally recognize the Plate and Pour Collective Equity Partner Program. This innovative initiative exemplifies a progressive commitment to fostering shared equity, collaborative capitalization, and sustainable growth within the food and beverage industry, thereby enabling contemporary entrepreneurs to construct a more inclusive and economically resilient marketplace. The trajectory from culinary creation to executive governance requires continuous innovation, unyielding strategic dedication, and an elite professional network. We highly encourage our audience to leverage the institutional resources and corporate support offered by our sponsors. For comprehensive details regarding engagement opportunities with HRB Universal and the Plate and Pour Collective Equity Partner Program, please visit the official repository at hrbuni.com or execute a digital inquiry for HRB Universal. We anticipate your presence for the forthcoming session of From Kitchen to C-Suite, where we will continue to dissect compelling business models designed to optimize your professional trajectories and entrepreneurial initiatives. To ensure continuous engagement with our executive content, multiple multi-platform distribution channels are available for your convenience. Audio syndication. For mobile engagement, you may subscribe to our audio stream via Riverside at fromkitchentocsuite.riverside.com or directly through our corporate portal at hrbuni.com. Our catalog is universally accessible across major digital audio syndication networks, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, Audible, iHeartRadio, and Deezer. Video syndication. For an enhanced, high-definition broadcast experience, you may stream video iterations of the From Kitchen to C-Suite podcast directly on the HRB TV network. Connected TV integration. For optimal boardroom or residential viewing via over-the-top media applications, simply input the search query HRB TV network within the interface of your Roku or Amazon Fire TV device to initiate high-fidelity streaming. Until our next broadcast, continue to refine your corporate strategies, optimize your operational outputs, and maintain a steadfast commitment to superior institutional achievement. I am your host, Don. We look forward to welcoming you back to the executive table next week.